In this video, you will learn how to summarize data using subtotals and add automatic subtotals. So this is my data. So I'm going to add subtotals for region and later on product. So it will first we have to sort this data based on region, and within each region it has to be sorted based on product. So I'm going to click on one of the cells and click on data tab, click on this sort. I will add first sort level as region A to Z, add level, second sort level is product, click on OK. So it is sorted by region, and within region it is sorted based on product. So now I will add subtotal for region. So for that I'll click on this data, go to the outline group, click on subtotal. So it selected the data range automatically. So at each change in product, so I change it to region because I'm going to add subtotals for region. At each change in region, it has to add a subtotal. So I will add subtotal to quantity as well as revenue fields. So if I click on this, it will replace any subtotals which is currently present in this data. So if I want to give a page break between each group, like here it is, the group is region. After central, there will be page breaks. I don't want a page break. And here this checkbox says whether to print the summary below data. So that means after data, subtotals will be printed. So if I uncheck this, subtotals will be printed above the date. So I will print the summary below the date. So I'll click on OK. So subtotal. So you see, notice three buttons. So the central data is here, then the central total is printed here. So this is a subtotal. If I see that the subtotal has been added for this range, and here this is also a subtotal. So subtotal has been added for revenue. So likewise, each region will have a subtotal. So east total is here, government total, southeast total, west total, and then there is a grand total. So if I want to see only the grand total, you see three buttons here. So if I click on 1, it will show only the grand total. If I click on 2, it will show only the subtotal. I will add a border here. If I click on 3, it will show the initial view which we had. So suppose I want to format all the subtotals. I click on button 2, and I will select only the subtotal, not the grand total, and then click on find and select. So if I do some formatting, it will be applied to all hidden rows also showing the detailed data. So I want to format only the subtotal. So for that, you go to the home tab, go to the editing, and there is a find and select. So go to special and click on visible cells only, so that it will select only the cell visible from the range we selected. So click OK. So that means it will select only row for this row 40, 68, 75, 81, 98 instead of selecting all rows in between. Now I'll fill it with yellow. I will make it blue. Then I will make it bold. So now I will make everything bold. See, now if I click on 3, so central, it has formatted only the subtotal. So east, government, sub. So now if I want to format the grand total using a different color, so I will select this. I will click on go to special, visible cells only. I will select a different color. Select this, bold. Increase the size a little bit. So now 2 will show. See, this is in a different color. So if I want to copy only this summary to another sheet, so I'll select this range. I'll go to home tab, go to find and select, click on go to special, select visible cells only, click OK. Now I go here, copy data. So it has selected only visible cells. Go to the sheet, paste. So it has pasted only the summary. So that is how we copy just the summary. Now let us see the difference between subtotal and sum. For that we'll go to the grand total row. So here the grand total, the formula is for the revenue, subtotal and the range. So I will copy this range and create a sum formula here using the same range. Pasting this same range. See, it is higher than this. So what is the difference? So when I sum the range, what it does, it sums up all the individual subtotals in between, like 65,000, this 107,000. So all those values it will add. But subtotal is smart enough to skip all the subtotal values above it. It will exclude all the subtotals. It will sum only the individual rows. So subtotal will skip all the subtotals in its sum range. Now let us see how to add subtotal for product also. So click on any of the cell, go to the data tab, click on subtotal. So you have to add another subtotal for product. So here you should take care that replace current subtotals. You have to uncheck, otherwise it will replace the subtotal for region and create new subtotal for product. So I don't want that. I want to retain the subtotal for region. So I'll uncheck this replace current subtotals, and here I'll at each change in product I will add. So then I will click on OK. So what it does is within central it's create subtotal for product for ABC total. It is the total. Now within central another product DEF creates a subtotal. So like that it goes. So after central it will show the last product's total as well as the central total, like that. So here one more button came. So 1 if I click it will show only grand total. 2 if I click it will show all subtotals at region level. 3 if I click it will show subtotals as region as well as product level, and 4 it will show all the details. So I can format these total also. So if I click on 3 and if I select up to here, go to home tab, find and select, go to special, visible cells only. I'll apply the same formatting, yellow, fill, this one, bold, bold. So now if I click on 4, see central, the product also got the formatting, product total as well as the central total. So this is how we summarize data and add subtotals in Excel. That's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. Please click on like button if you find the information I shared useful, and update comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel to get notified about new videos which I will post in future.